swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Stop bouncing me. Yay!
I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in after your file. I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami. In Miami right now. I'm in after your file right now. On Ocean Drive right now. That's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I go to the window, so I'm going to Kelley. I said I'm too official. I'm out with them niggas. I said, man, the rapper on the city, that nigga, he wicked. We pull out with them guns, you know me in the real. Well, mama pays, I ain't having ever since that I was real. Now I came up, I got a pet and I will never squeal. Whenever ever on my mouth, cause I swear I'm too real. Yeah, I'm in the East Coast, I'm living life for real. Why the fuck you can hate it? I ride you to chill. You gon' really piss me off, and I'ma pull up on the steel. I'ma pull up on the drink, go and get your ass killed. Man, stop camming, cause I'm fucking wicked. I pull up to your city, tell me your location, bitches. You know we fuck that shit. My youngest know you killin', I wanna grind, got money on my mind, no money on my wrist, so I can tell the time. You know I'm rapping and jobbing, I'm trying to eat all the around the world, I'm doing shows, I really come to eat. Hey, they trying to play on me. I swear I'm doing my shit. One of my time, I was poor and I ain't have shit. Every day I'm just riding by the same outfit. I done came up, I'm switching cars, yeah, I'm switching shit. These niggas mad at me, they wanna clone me. I'm in Miami right now, I'm off of South Beach. I'm living large, I'm living life. They know me, wanna take my life. Yeah, it's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I'm out there doing this video shooting on the Cali. I'm on my mama. I'm on my mama. And I'm in Miami right now. I'm in the 305. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Pull up with a red car. My life is on now. They wanna play with me. They wanna clone me. I'm bad bitch Latino. She wanna sleep with me. I'm in the 305 right now. I'm in Miami right now. On Ocean Drive right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami. I'm in the 305. 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 I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Yeah, in the front car. That's all look at me. I'm the youngest in the game. You can't beat me. Cause I'm that nigga from the bottom. No, I will never change. Diamonds on my hoodie. I got diamonds on my chain. I'm in this song. No, that's right. Ain't no game. Yeah. In Miami right now. And the 305. Yeah.
Bro, this ain't it, dog.
What? That was pain I was spitting. The depressed music is in.
Listen, you really want to pop? Diss somebody.
Oh, yeah. People love beef. But who could I beef with? Oh, yeah, I got somebody in mind. DJ Pooh, start that beat up, homie. Bitch, what you thought I forgot? I'm grown now. You think just because I came out your womb, your slew-footed ass can tell me what to do? Hell no, you got something else coming. In 03, you embarrassed me when you caught me and my friend smoking. Your big ass walked up, built like a fridge with the doors open. When I was a kid, she made me wear a helmet when I rode my bike. Woman had me in that ghetto school when she know my ass couldn't fight. You keep cutting the beat off, man. What's up?
Bro, you making a diss track about your moms?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
The woman that raised you?
Hold on now, she wasn't always there. She used to work 2 jobs and come home late and cook dinner for me. Talking about I gotta clean the kitchen. Talking about she too tired to clean the kitchen because she been working all day trying to support this family. Ain't nobody told your goofy ass to get 2 jobs, mama? What? Hey, I'm not a street nigga.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Late night crew. Oh shit. There's no way that y'all this bold production. There's no way. There's no way. Hey man, say what's up to your boy. I'm here early, and I'm here for a limited time. I was gonna just take today off, watch wrestling. There's something that came across my feed that I was like, I guess I have to come speak about this because people might want to know this. Kidra, Beesh, if Drake was at it. Stretch, Beat Buys, Desiree on G, Michelle, Chadrick, We back outside. Tata, Boston, Lisa. We back outside. Beautiful feeling. It is a beautiful feeling to be back outside, ladies and gentlemen. As I get ready for this damn, I guess we call it in-game at this point, but I don't feel comfortable calling it that, but you can. Big was happening. I can't believe what we getting ready to talk about. I really can't believe what we about to talk about. But we gonna talk about it. Keanu might not be going home. Now, whatever I get ready to tell y'all tonight is not confirmed. I want to start off with that. I can't confirm nothing yet. When it becomes confirmed, I'll tell you. And normally I like to wait, but this is one I just want to talk about, especially since tomorrow, you know, I'm off, but the show does come on. I will be here for the show, but the show does not come on until 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm actually happy. I get to chill all day. And then come do that shit and go to bed. Perfect. Now, before I officially get started, your boy is safe. We got another week, bitch. So, I will say that the shit might even be even later because of football. So, I want to go over a couple of things, but, you know, we'll start in order. First of all, it's Saturday, bro. That may not mean shit to you, and that's good. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You know what I mean? This is my shit. This is my channel. I do what the fuck I want. If you don't like the way I move, I got an idea for you. You ready? The fuck out. That should help you. Get out. And hit the like button before you leave as well. Let me get myself ready for Saturday. Let's roll up. We got some shit to talk about. Go. Rule number 5. Kendra, will he survive is the question. I guess we got some shit that got to discuss. I feel better. I feel much better. I was grooving so much I didn't even get my reefer rolled up. I was almost done. Tommy!
Stop the cap.
Cat was happening. And what it do? Ray J, African blessed. Was happening then. What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? What's up? What's up? Now, I want to just lay out a couple of facts. Because I know what y'all niggas hear on Twitter. And I know some of y'all niggas on Twitter are threatening that heads will roll if they do this for Keanu, but didn't do this for Rachel, which that's not what you should be saying. What you should be saying is this is stupid and we shouldn't be doing this. That's what you should have been saying. R.I.P. Taggart indeed. Raging was happening. But I also want to lay out some facts for you. Big Brother 26 was the lowest rated Big Brother of all time. Big Brother 25 is the second lowest rated and was the first, or was the lowest rated when they aired by themselves as the latest episode, latest season. This season is at Big Brother 25 levels. It's on pace to be the second lowest rated season of all time. Are we not going to blame Rachel for this? Y'all said the ratings was going to plummet and all this shit. Ratings didn't plummet. The only thing that stayed plummeted the entire time was Taylor Hale and Derek Lavasher's weak-ass show. Literally brought the ratings of the Showdown all together. So now it is definitely, it's possibly going to be the lowest rated season ever, but it's definitely going to be lower rated than 25 because you have to add in them Big Brother Unlocked episodes that never got over 2 million. When you barely average 3 million, you have like 5 or 6 shows that had less than 2 million. Tisk, tisk, tisk. So there's that. Secondly, since Rachel's been gone, ratings have stayed pretty much the same. Nobody gave a fuck that she was gone, just like because she never drew anybody. This whole thing where y'all expected people to leave, she never brought any people that were going to actually leave because, like I told y'all from day one, the fucking fan base ain't never like Rachel, my nigga. What is we doing right now? The fan base ain't never like Brendan. Now we like niggas. Now we like niggas. And I understand people can change. I understand this fully. Because I've changed as a human over the years. Brendan and Rachel may have changed, but not when it comes to this Big Brother shit. They are the exact same as they were back then. They are fucking insufferable. Brendan is still trying to get blackballed. Brendan on motherfucking still out here talking about production cheap than a motherfucker and all this shit. I don't know. I don't think Brendan think people could see the messages in that group he be in. I'm like, nigga, that's not a private server, nigga. We can see you. Stupid son of a bitch. And with all that being said, this brings me to my next point. CBS has spent the last month making Vince look like the biggest fucking douchebag boyfriend to ever walk in that fucking house. Okay? And after making this nigga look like the worst nigga of all time, right? Like, they chose to make this nigga look really bad, while not really making Morgan look bad. Now we at the end of the game, and he might be in the final two, along with Morgan, another motherfucker that nobody's like. And we're sitting at the end of the game with three motherfuckers that are, well, four. Keanu, Morgan, Ava, Ashley, all up motherfucking Rachel's ass. All of them. So this is like all of Rachel's means at the end of the game. So now I gotta be honest, I expect them niggas to take credit for this shit. So now y'all stuck in a situation where if Keanu goes home, did y'all go back and watch the double eviction? When Keanu won, the pop was so damn loud. I was surprised. They were loud as shit cheering for Keanu when he won. Now he going home. He done lost his veto. Now motherfucker going home. But then I had to remind y'all of something. He said it was going to be a month of mayhem. They didn't say up until finale night. They didn't say up until the final four. They said a month of mayhem. I even asked y'all yesterday, do y'all think the mastermind is done? Keanu is in the house talking about this is possibly going to be a reset week. And then something crazy is supposed to happen because of something that the mastermind allegedly said. Keanu suspects the week might be reset and another double eviction on Thursday. Ashley brings up how, quote, they did say it was going to be a unique eviction, and then the feed switched. Production. What are we doing? What are we doing? Now, for you Keanu stans, y'all can have this. Y'all can have y'all moment of hope. That's cool. I will not oblige because if he gets another chance, he's still going to take Vince. Now, is it possible? Yeah, they could reset on Wednesday. They can alert them it's a reset, and then on Thursday, kick two people out. That would be unique. That would be exciting to watch. That would be drama-filled. Do I think it's going to happen? Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. Expect the unexpected. You feel me? Okay, so I guess the better question for Shay is, do I feel it's plausible? Absolutely. And the main reason why I feel this way is because y'all made everybody hate Vince. Nobody really likes Morgan. And then you got Ashley and Ava who ain't did shit. And then the one motherfucker that everybody like is getting ready to get the raw deal for what? Now, as a Big Brother purist, that's the game. But as also a Big Brother purist, this is the game too. Yes, I will say this is, if they save them, this is PIFE on a level we haven't seen before. But it's part of the game. Expect the unexpected literally means be prepared for us to fuck you over. So now I understand that Taryn and them are going to act like this is the most sacrilegious thing ever because this is the second time they had a twist to fuck over Rachel. That's basically how they're going to frame this shit. Hold on a second. Damn. Junior trying a nigga today, ain't he? So, while do y'all think they should, something like this, let's say this happens. This is the part that's going to be tough for a lot of people. While I think it's excessive, there's a couple of things. The motherfucker said a month. That means the whole month. That means that I would even expect something on finale night. Like they told you, like month of mayhem. So that just lets you know twist after twist after twist. And the only reason why I want to bring that part up is, unfortunately, if they do it, it's been planned. It was at least on the table. This whole thing was at least on the table. At least on the table. Whether or not they were going to actually activate it is one thing. But with them having this month of mayhem, and I asked y'all last night that y'all think, because I've been listening to all the conversations being had, and it just seems like everybody just feels like, oh, the mastermind is done, and that's it for the mastermind this season. And maybe. Maybe it is, but would I be surprised if it's not? Fuck no. Now, what's the most plausible thing? I don't even know how they doing this shit now. They had veto yesterday, so I don't know what they even fucking doing, to be honest. I don't understand why veto needed to be a day earlier when, yeah, somebody's supposed to be going home Wednesday, but shit, y'all not doing shit. After y'all do veto ceremony on Monday, y'all don't do a damn thing until the live show on Thursday. So if y'all could have just cut one of them days, I'd have been fine. So I don't understand why the veto was yesterday instead of today. Which makes me wonder, what the fuck are y'all doing? That in itself makes me wonder what y'all doing. Why did y'all have the veto yesterday? Why didn't it happen yesterday? Just do eviction a day early. Just take it on the other side of the meeting. Why does it have to be on this side of the meeting? But I guess let me turn this shit on that pisses me off. I don't know if it's gonna make you mad, but this is gonna make me mad.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Jai, what's happening? Unbiased, Bianca.
You made sure of that. And I was only ever fucking good to you, bro. Lied to me literally till the very end.
Every step of the motherfucking way. And you fell for that shit. You fell for that little smarmy shit. This is your first time coming across a smarmy nigga that's a fucking liar. Like Vince. You was too gullible, Keanu. Way too gullible.
And that's my fault. I said coming in here, I'm too trusting. You know? And
I said that coming into the house, I'm too trusting. Yeah. I hope you learn a lesson in this. Hope you learn a big lesson from this.
something told me to keep trusting you through the tears, all that shit.
All of that shit. Call it out then. Vince, you got anything you want to say?
I'm a fucking bitch.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna work this time.
It's all good, bro. My biggest regret is that I tried to get you to backdoor Rachel.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga's just misguided all the way around. He's good at comps. He really don't know how to play Big Brother, bro. No, Rachel and Vince were your problem. See, you needed to be a leader and really recruit people that wanted to get up under your tutelage. But your social game was pretty trash all summer. You didn't really have no friends. Now, I do think some of it was weird, where I do kind of feel like there are some people in the house that like never gave him a chance, in my opinion. You know, from where I'm sitting. But you would have been better off staying completely loyal to Kelley. The main reason why Kelley turned on you is because you was still rocking with Vince after everything that fucking Vince did to her, which that in itself was weird. It wasn't just that you saw Vince fuck you over. You saw Vince fuck other people that was with you over. Like, I feel Kelley. Why am I going to be loyal to Keanu when this nigga going to do whatever the fuck Vince say anyway? And anything Vince do, he cool with. And this nigga sitting around all day long begging Vince to do what he want him to do. I don't know why Keanu felt like he needed Vince so bad in this game. That shit, I think it was just like he didn't have nobody else to talk to. It was only Vince. And since him and Vince was kicking it, he couldn't separate kicking it and game. Because now he's like, man, we kicking it. We talking about these movies and all this shit, man. It's supposed to be us to the end, bros over hoes. When the biggest regret shouldn't be that you told him to backdoor Rachel. Your biggest regret should be you kept fucking with him after he told you he was gonna do it and didn't do it. That should be your biggest regret. Not the fact, oh man, I should have never told you backdoor Rachel. No, you was right in that plan. You was right in that shit. But when he lied right to your face like that strong, it's not like he kind of said one thing and did another. No, Keanu, I'm putting up Rachel. Fuck that bitch. And then get right in there and don't do it. And then you want to come out of the shit. Why didn't you do it, man? Why didn't you do it?
I'm a fucking bitch.
Oh, so now woe is me. Oops, I did it again. Oh, man, you right. I should have done that. Look, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. You would have been better off teaming up with Captain Free Square, bro. At least you would have had a whole ass vote out of the deal. You should have went up to Will and be like, nigga, look, I'll protect you every step of the way as long as I have your vote. If I ever need it, for whatever reason. Like, he'd been better off trying to get Will would have ran with this shit way better than Vince would. Vince still ain't figured his strategy out. He just be lying. That's why all of a sudden when he never thought he could win, then he wins this 4th HOH, Vince don't understand how this shit work either. He's, I won 4 HOHs. Well, nigga, if that's your whole speech, is I won 4 HOHs, because what is the rest of Vince's speech going to be where people are going to be like, oh, okay. And then this nigga got to stand up and look at that monitor and see everybody he's been just out, bro, some of the most tall tales I've ever seen in a house come from this nigga.
She's literally the only person that never lied to me in here.
Rachel was never the only person?
Yeah, bro. Everyone's always, oh, watch out. She's a liar, this, that. Bruh.
Keanu, Rachel lied to you too, nigga. Like bro. Man, Keanu, I actually have grown to like you more. You a good dude, bro. You just gotta kind of like round it out. You young, you got time, bro. Like, but yeah. Keanu's just too nice of a dude to play this game. He's trying to get to the end with somebody and just have that photo fit. Like he would love to be on a season where they talking about some Chill Town or talking about the Brigade and all this shit. He's perfect for them type of seasons. And like he's just like, ain't no real men. The closest thing you got to a real man in the house of Keanu. And like real men understand that brotherhood means something for real brotherhood. Cause men don't really do the fake brotherhood shit. We not like, bro, quote unquote friends come to fist fights over shit that Vince did. Like the type of lying he do and shit like that. But I will say this though, Kendra. It's real shit, John. Now I will say this, Kendra. Of everything I blame Rachel for this season, man, I think Keanu would have did the same thing if Vince wasn't there. Or if Rachel wasn't there. Because who was the other dude he was going to link up with? Maybe if Zay would have stayed. That's the best I can give you is like, maybe if Zay would have stayed, maybe him and Zay could have stayed down or some shit. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. Because I ain't heard nobody float this shit. If Vince is the cheater and all this shit y'all say he is, and we put that together with us clearly seeing him be a fucking scumbag on this shit, don't think for 1 second then that if he win the money that he won't leave Kelsey. If she's even real. Keanu, you too nice, kid.
Rachel was never the only person?
Yeah, bro. Everyone's always, oh, watch out. She's a liar, this, that. Bruh. And I tried to get her back door because she took Riley out, and I didn't think she was taking my game into consideration. And that motherfucker was trying to get me out, too. Literally everybody that I ever advocated for, fought for, stabbed me in the back, dude.
I'm a fucking bitch.
That's a tough way to go out.
But you earned it. If this is the way you go out, you earned it. And I kind of respect this from Keanu. And because everybody know me, I'm not really with the give up shit. But when Vince show you who he really is, like for real with this shit, like over the last like 3 weeks, how he's done Keanu right. Ain't no way I'm begging for this nigga to keep me. Because at first I'm like, Keanu, you got a campaign, bro. You got to stay. But at this juncture, ain't no way I'm groveling to this nigga of all niggas. Because even if I get this nigga to say yes after groveling and everything, he will go right in there and vote me out. Or stand up in front of everybody and vote me out, rather. Like, what's even the point? What's the point of campaigning with Vince when you can tell Vince everything that makes perfect sense? He can talk it out and know it make perfect sense. And he will do the opposite anyway. I've seen him have these talks. Bobby's World was happening. I've seen him have these talks with Keanu where it ain't just Keanu saying stuff and he's like, I've heard him. Keanu say stuff, and then Vince himself will add pieces to it. And Keanu will be like, exactly, like that. And then it's just like, eh. But I told everybody from week one, Vince is the most untrustworthy person in the house. That's one of my greatest calls in Big Brother history. Vince, you have at least made probably the top 15 best calls I've made on somebody very early in the game. Keanu, you might make the top 15 too. Because I told y'all, I was like, Keanu just seems too nice. I was like, even if he wins like HOH and shit, I told y'all he wasn't going to fuck with certain people and be scary. And then the nail in the coffin for Keanu, to me personally, I think the most, like, Keanu, let's say a twist or something happens, Keanu stay. Fuck all that. But what's supposed to happen right now is he's supposed to go, right? I think the point of no return where it was guaranteed he was going to get caught up and lose was the moment that Vince said he was going to put up the moment Vince said he was going to put up Rachel and didn't do it. If Keanu would have turned his back on Vince at that moment, I think we'd be in a different spot. But same thing with Lauren. Lauren, you don't use that veto on Vince. How different is shit? Shit, way different. Riley went home behind that shit. Just the chain of events that got set off from people doing dumbass shit for Rachel. Vince protecting Rachel. Lauren protecting Vince. Just weird ass shit throughout this game. Kelley volunteering to go on the block for Vince. That was Tariq. That might have been Lauren's worst move. Keanu's worst move was not turning up on Vince after he lied like that. And Lauren's worst move was, and especially at that point, it's not like I can look at it like, well, she did have this final two with Vince. So, bro, Vince had been fucking her over for Morgan repeatedly at the juncture. That shit was weird as fuck when I didn't even think Lauren was going to do it. So I don't even know what Lauren was thinking. But that's why I'm sitting here looking at this jury house and I'm just like, I haven't seen nobody really have this bad jury management. Like, this shit's really fucking bad. This is, I ain't gonna lie, Vince, this is all-time bad jury management. And I called it out. All the worst people for Vince went home first. Like, he needed all pre-jury people to be jury for him to have a chance, because Everybody in the jury, he done fucked over. Rachel could be sitting there looking at this nigga like, bro, I wish you would have fucking picked Morgan like she said pick, because then Morgan would have picked me and I'd have been safer. I'd still be in the house. Will, he dogged Vince so bad about this laying up with Morgan and what his wife most likely would have done to him and all this shit. I don't think that Will vote for Vince on the strength of his wife. And I'm being so serious. Go watch the interview and see what Will said. I think I got it right here. You tell me if this sounds like a nigga that can vote. Tell me if this nigga can vote for Will.
I don't want to lie. I would be remiss to say if some of the things that happened in the house looked a little sideways, you know. I've been married for going on 10 years. And I know my wife. And my wife, for some of the things, some of the long hugs, some of the hammock stuff, my wife would take a rusted fork, stab me in my thigh, and twist it for some of the things that happened in the house between those two, particularly Vinny. Perception is everything. I try to tell these kids, perception is everything. Because I don't know everything that's going on, but I just know the scuttlebutt that goes on the house. They are very close. They're very close. It's some real life stuff gonna happen with them too after you're out the house, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
This nigga getting ready to vote for Vince. This nigga in there gonna be trying to convince people to vote for Vince. You fucking for real? Kelley was blowing this nigga's game up on the way out. So it's like, it's such a perfect storm where somebody like Lauren, where Lauren could maybe get to the jury house, hear some shit, forgive him. Man, they all just sitting around talking about how much they hate this nigga. Lauren in there shitty. Kelley in there shitty. Rachel in there shitty. Bro, if I say this about my wife, this ain't saying that I have to say this, but if I say something this strongly about how my wife feel about a motherfucker, I'm not voting for them. If there's any chance I would vote for them, I'm not saying all that. Uh, 13 years Sunday. Because he gonna go home and not only did he not win the money, but then he voted for that nigga too? No. Hell no. Hell no. So hold on, let me pull up something right quick. So, as of right now, sitting in the jury is Rachel, Will, Kelley, Lauren, and Keanu's probably on the way. Nigga, that's 0 for 4. 5. That's 0 for 5. He has personally fucked over everybody. Remember, he's the deciding vote for Will. He could have kept Will. He voted Will out. Like, he's fucked up. He's already... Vince, you running out of votes, bro. It's 7 votes, Vince, and you've already burned 5. So all Morgan got to do... Bro, all Morgan got to do is just get to that final chair. That's it. None of the people left can beat her. I don't even think Keanu can at this point. By unbiased, I don't think he's getting Lauren's vote. They in the jury house, and it is full court press on Vince. Especially if it's Morgan, they all gonna easily be like, well, Morgan was actually controlling Vince. That's gonna be the narrative. Watch. That's going to be the narrative. If it's Morgan and Vince, they all gonna have the narrative of, well, Vince was only doing what Morgan told him, because all of them gonna attest to that. And it's kind of true to a point. Where Kelley could be like, yeah, he fucked me over for Morgan. Keanu could be like, yeah, he fucked me over for Morgan. Lauren could be like, yep, he fucked me over for Morgan. I ain't seen this type of destruction with a jury. This is unique. And this is with me understanding how Paul lost and understanding how Dan lost. This shit is just like some... Because I'll give Dan this. Dan probably doesn't make it to the end if he don't tell them lies he told. Like, he had to promise some whopper shit to get people to trust him because they knew it was him. This shit with Vince, I don't get. I don't understand why he lies so much. Why he chooses to be this way. This is just a bad jury setup for Vince. And then you look back like, I mean, Catherine wasn't fucking with this nigga. Like, man, just... Oh, Rachel, you fucked this whole season up. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. So, you Vince sitting right here. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I mean, Vince is looking at best getting 2 votes, and neither one of these girls is voting for Vince. Vince might get blanked, bro. Imagine just playing such a slimy-ass game to get blanked in jury, bro. Tyler, you know what this feel like? All that extra lying and shit. Big Brother Karma's real. I keep telling people this. You can only do so much dirt before you can't win. That's why I see a path to victory for Vince. He just ain't gonna take it because he's a moron. All Vince had to do was lock in. This is how easy the situation was. Especially once they got Zach out. So look at like right here. So look at, okay, so we go back. Zay gets bounced, Amy, and then they rail off 4 men in a row. Adrian, Jimmy, Zach, Riley. All Vince had to do was lock in with Keanu, and they run through all of these comps. And they just run through the shit. And then all you had to do, Vince, was just make sure you got just a tad better resume than Keanu. Swap it out. Nope. you've played yourself in such a position where you would have had a better chance still being loyal with Keanu versus going with Morgan. I just don't even understand this fool's logic with thinking he's going to be able to pull out this Morgan shit. So, Destroy the Liar is what this shit should have been called. So Vince got, how many comp wins you got, Vince? One. So you better have more than just 4 wins, bro. So Vince got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4. That's it. You got 4 comp wins, bro. And you out here thinking you won the game. Keanu got 1. He won a power. That led to a veto. Then he won a veto. So that's 3 comp wins basically at this juncture. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vince really think he got just this cold ass resume. So Morgan, what you got? Because you was laying low and then you just got hot in the last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vince, like you smoking dope on the cell phone. Look, I'll give you all of this. Look, the only way I'll be okay with you doing this to Keanu is if you do the same shit to Morgan. That at least lets me feel like you did this shit to try to win. If you do anything to try to get to them final 2 chairs with Morgan, then I already know what time it is. You're an idiot. Well, here's the problem. Okay, let's do it like this. So Vince thinks, because I can see Vince thinking that. Vince thinks that, okay, if I get out Keanu, that'll make jury happy. All right, let's start with juror number 1, Rachel. Who did Rachel worse? Keanu pressed 1. Vince pressed 2. Okay. Will. Who did Will worse? Keanu or the motherfucker who voted him out of the house? Keanu pressed 3. Vince pressed 4. Who did him worse? Interesting. Let's move over to Kelley. Who did Kelley worse? For Keanu, press 1. For Vince, press 2. Let's move over to Lauren. Who did Lauren worse? For Keanu, press 3. For Vince, press 4. So it sounds like they would be happy if you sent Vince to that motherfucker. That wasn't an option on buyers. You don't get to add an extra option. The options were laid before you, and they were laid a specific way for specific reasons. Because a nigga was looking for specific answers. I didn't say who did her the worst. I said who did her the worst out of the 2. She's a fucking moron. We should call her Moron. But we'll call her Boring instead. So, It sounds like jury would be happy if Vince came walking through that motherfucker. Like, we went one by one, and you look at it one by. That's why I put the shit on the screen. When you really look at it one by one, you like, this nigga Vince just the worst jury management you've ever seen. Because we know Rachel ain't in jury really holding herself accountable. She blaming somebody, and it's gonna be Vince. It's gonna be Vince with a dash of Keanu, nigga. She might even blame Keanu more. Who knows? But Vince is going to be blamed. He's gonna get a big chunk. And look, and here's the thing with Lauren. Like I said, if it wasn't a situation where I feel like the jury house is, if Keanu goes to that jury house, they in there on some fuck Vince. First of all, Keanu will have 3 final twos, or Vince will have 3 final twos sitting in jury if Keanu goes. Nigga, Vince got deals with everybody in jury, bro. I will say, Tariq, I'll give you that. This is an impressive level of just fucking demonic, satanic, lying ass. I don't even know what to call this shit from Vince. Look at the look on his face. And I told y'all niggas, any nigga with that mustache, you can't trust. Y'all laughed. And here we are. Hit the like button, man. And then he got a perfectly crazy sidekick. Like, this shit crazy, nigga. The only reason why I would entertain Vince being in the final 2 is because I genuinely want to hear what this goofy ass nigga is going to say to production or to the jury. If this reset week shit happens and they cheat for Keanu, I know y'all gonna be mad at me, nigga, but I'm going in on production, bro. It just depends how it's presented. Because I'm going to be real critical, CBS. If there's really this reset twist and y'all gonna evict 2 people on Thursday type shit, all I'm gonna say is this. It bet not be whack. And it bet not feel like you did this shit because Keanu lost. But it's possible they did plan this. All the way down to Keanu losing this veto. Everybody know big niggas do not do well in the tiny stacking comp. And the thing that pisses me off with Ava and Ashley, why are these motherfuckers sitting around not realizing that Morgan and Vince feel like game over? Like, if I don't think they know this yet, but because that Final Four veto sometimes be that, like, you be in a separate room racing and putting together an advanced type of puzzle. Ashley nor Ava can put together an advanced puzzle. They're done. They are cooked. That Final Four veto, they are cooked. That Final Four veto, usually whoever's good at comps all season long beats ass in that. I don't see Ashley or Ava. Can they pull off an improbable quote unquote HOH win? Maybe. But that veto, they gonna make a motherfucker earn that veto. And 5% chance between the both of them. 5% chance is either Ashley or Ava win that veto. Question. Let's say that reset week happens. When they do the double the next day, who are the two people that go home? Now, CBS, I'm going to be honest with you. And this is me being totally honest with you. And listen to me good, production, because I know you listening. And shout out to production. I want to say with 8 days left in the season, production, I've actually been entertained this season. I do think y'all shouldn't have kept Rachel around, but I do appreciate y'all staying off our back, not fucking with us, none of that, having us do all that extra paperwork and shit. We appreciate you. So, want to say that for the record. But I'm going to tell the truth right now, production. If y'all do some type of reset twist, because they've already put it on the table that they can do this. They said it's a month of mayhem. They didn't say it's mayhem till the Final Four. They gave themselves the month, and Big Brother last day is the 28th, which is still inside the month. Okay? If somehow y'all do some type of twist like this, CBS, and then do a double and Ashley and Ava go home, your finale ratings are going to go through the roof. I'm not co-signing cheating. I'm not asking you to cheat. I would never do that. I'll take bro, it's a 1 in 16 chance, and it was 1 in 17 this year, thanks to Rachel. So I take the L's as they come. But I'm going to be honest. If somehow they do that shit, and then let's say because it's plausible if it's a real thing. They could do the twist, the reset, Keanu end up being safe, and they get out fucking Ava and Ashley. The finale's gonna do numbers. We talking about 3 comp beasts, with Vince being at the bottom of the ladder with 4 HOHs. Yeah, Twitter won't like that, but everybody else will. No, Keanu and Ashley were talking about a reset week. Here, let me switch so I can read it again. Read to you what Ashley and Vince said on the feeds. Keanu suspects the week might be reset and another double eviction on Thursday. Ashley brings up how they did say it was going to be a unique eviction and feed switch. And normally I don't really give credence necessarily to shit, but I did not ask y'all last night before this shit was said. Did not ask you motherfuckers last night. Do you think the mastermind is done when he said a month of mayhem? So here we are. So it has a little more credence than normal because of what happened. Normally when motherfuckers get to saying certain shit, and then when production switches like that, that generally means what you think it would mean. That's the thing, Lord. It ain't about them taking it seriously per se, like in the sense of like us holding them to their word. It's the fact that they make it plausible for them to do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? As long as you leave that door open, certain doors open, you can always walk through them, whether you do or not. That's what I'm saying. This shit, imagine that shit. Imagine Wednesday, we watch this shit and it feels like Keanu going home, only for Keanu to be getting ready to leave out, and then they let everybody know it's a reset week, and tomorrow 2 people are going home. Or even if they don't let the house guests know, they just let Keanu be back in the house. And then, you know, the show ends, but Julie tells us. Now there's a reset. 2 people are going home tomorrow. Nigga, do you know how lit that Thursday episode gonna be? And then Thursday, you end up seeing Ashley and Ava go home. Nigga, Sunday on the motherfucking finale, that shit they gonna do numbers. I ain't telling them to cheat. It's just that if it play that way, that would be good for them. That nigga said W cheating. I mean, but it could play like that. It's only if I thought. Are you telling me seriously that if they reset this shit and 2 people got to go home, you telling me that it's long shot odds to get out Ashley and Ava? You see what I'm saying? It's not really long shot odds. But if Keanu come back and put out Morgan and Vince, 7-0. That would be crazy. Now that would be W cheating. That would be W cheating. This nigga, they reset the week, and then this nigga get motherfucking Morgan and Vince out. I don't know if the ratings would be better. I think the ratings would be better if it was Morgan and Vince and Keanu, because it would be up for grabs who's winning. Keanu, Ashley, and A was just going to be a celebration. Everybody's going to be celebrating all night. It's kind of like when you watching your team in the Super Bowl or Game 7 or some shit like that, but they up like 40. Where it's like they up so much you know they ain't going to lose. Like when the Celtics won in motherfucker 2008, like it was a celebration the whole second half because we was up 40 the whole game. The whole shebang. So niggas was partying. That's how it would be. It'd be like Keanu is up 40 points in the Game 7. Especially as soon as that motherfucker like win part 3, everybody just gonna pop the champagne in. But if it's all 3 of them, we don't know what's gonna happen. Keanu gotta win this. Somebody gotta pull these clutch joints out. If Vince and Morgan gotta keep Keanu for winning, but Vince could win and still fuck over Morgan because he think he could beat Keanu. Like, it could just, bro, there's so many possibilities of that final 3 other than if it's Ashley and Ava versus Keanu. They gonna get their ass kicked. They would have to make the questions so random in part 3, which I always hate that. I think part 3 should be a real, if you want to make it a mental comp, fine, but make it based off like shit from the whole season. Not these random ass fucking video clip questions or whatever the fuck. Well, shit, unbiased. I will give it this. We got 8 days left, and there's a bit of a buzz. Normally, and this is why I got to give production credit in the sense of trying to, I think it's a good idea. And this is coming from somebody that don't like a lot of twists. I think it's a good idea if you're going to do some sort of twist, do one here because nobody would ever expect it. Especially when it's like, you know you got to get 2 people out. Here's the other way I look at it. You know you got to get 2 people out so we can have the 3 for finale night, because finale's 8 days away, right? I'm okay with them playing with it. We got to get 2 people out. All right. We don't just have to do it this certain way. Like, it's okay to play with it. You want to do a week of Big Brother tonight? I don't be tripping like that. Like, nobody cares about watching an episode where it's like, no, who goes, man, this is bullshit. They gonna have a HOH veto competition, veto ceremony, and eviction all this episode. Don't nobody need all of that. Who the fuck watches Big Brother and gonna say that? I mean, we just saw them have a modified double eviction where everybody had an opportunity to basically play in a veto comp, and the only way somebody was going, it was if you lost your chance to win your safety in the veto, you was automatically evicted, and veto comp was over. Like, that's some crazy shit. Like, I play with it. That's fine. But it's PIFE. And I gotta be honest, Keanu, would CBS really be thinking about, would this even be rumored if it wasn't for that pop you got? I don't know. But this, walk with me. So I'm about to say something. It's probably not expected for me to say. I hope they do this reset week twist, whatever that could be. I hope they do it. And there's one reason why. If they do it, it lets me know they are further moving away from the go along, get along gang and their minions on social media. Because I got to tell you, social media does not want this. They do not want no reset week for Keanu, nigga. I'm just letting y'all know this now. They, in no way, want to reset Keanu, give this nigga another chance. No. I already heard motherfuckers like, nigga, them motherfuckers said heads are gonna roll if they do this shit for Keanu, but while they let all that shit happen to Rachel. I'm like, let all what shit happen? That bitch volunteered to go compete and lost. They didn't do nothing to her. Nigga, they gonna be so fucking mad, nigga. This bitch volunteering lost, and they want to try to make it seem like production cheated for Rachel. Then they gonna do this for Keanu. Look, somebody tweeted, said, we're 1 week away from the finale. If they do any type of bullshit at this stage, I will never watch this show again. Wait, hold on before I finish.
Stop the cap.
Like, it's unreal. He lost and has had so many chances in the game. I'm so over it. He needs to go to jury. Nigga, the mastermind said a month of mayhem. I can't help it. You niggas don't ever listen. You niggas never listen. The motherfucker said they aren't tinkering shit. Finale is on Sunday. If they do anything stupid while Rachel went out the way she did, heads will roll for real. Nigga, you sound real hard on the phone, nigga. How many followers? Nigga, you talking louder than a nigga that's got motherfucking 621 followers.
Sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
So I'm telling you, if they do this shit, that lets me know that they really starting to get away from the go along, get along game. Because I'm telling you, them niggas do not want this to happen. They in no way want this to happen. Well, The endurance competition is considered mayhem too, Boston. We just ain't seen it on TV yet. I guarantee you that's considered part of it. Because remember, if you paid attention, they was holding like the ball in the head of the mastermind. And so, and then there was something else that's happened. The double eviction was considered mayhem. The one we just had. So it's been a few it's been something like pretty much every week. Whether it's something that we expected is being classified as such. You see what I'm saying? So this would be the first week that nothing happened, even though he said it's a full month of it. Since he said it was a full month, there's been multiple things that happened. But there's been degrees to it. Not all have been equal. Not all have been like real game changing in that sense. I don't know. I'll give them this, Boston. I don't know what to believe. This is coming from me. I don't know what to believe. And the only thing is, I promise it goes back to when Keanu won that veto during the double eviction. The crowd went crazy. CBS heard that shit like I heard that shit. So, is CBS incentivized in any way to possibly save Keanu? Fuck yeah, they are. Because, especially with, number one, CBS is not above helping a motherfucker they want to help. Number one. Number two, Rachel's gone. And number three, they have made Vince look like shit. And then number four, people don't like Morgan. Even though Morgan hasn't gotten this like really, really bad edit, she's gotten some questionable edits at times, but nothing like Vince. Like, I think it's been a mix for me personally. A mix of, yes, it's been boring, but some of the twists and shit have been interesting. That White Locust shit was extremely interesting. Bringing back Rachel was not. I think I can agree with that. I think I can agree with that assessment, especially since Taryn just came out today and gave everybody permission, because Taryn is already giving Morgan credit for everything that Vince ever done. That nigga's like, yep, Morgan controlled Vince every step of the way. I'm like, nigga, yeah, right. That's why that bitch was sitting there telling this nigga, if you got one more time to betray me, and then we're done. And then that's when he didn't do it. So y'all just don't, like, Taryn is such a, first of all, Taryn, I said this shit about Morgan weeks ago. Y'all niggas wasn't here. There was nobody else in the community talking about Morgan's playing the best game in the house right now but me. That is a fucking fact. It was me, kids. It was me. Yeah, he just started that shit. I laughed when I saw that shit. I was like, Taryn, you a wild boy. Well, I don't know what Taryn likes. Taryn just, he got a bunch of like, he caters to feminists in the community. And not just feminists, like man-hating feminists. I just don't. Vince just doesn't have a path to victory. And people like Taryn, he's going to take advantage of that to a point. Like, he's going to give Morgan credit for everything he's done. Just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. You already know.
But the women.
You already know. Hey, Vince. I ain't gonna lie though. I can't wait to see all of your post-game interviews. I just want to see how candid, how honest you gonna be about, because they gonna, first of all, they all gonna ask about your bitch, nigga. Which sucks, cause, well, you know what's gonna be cool about Vince? I'm gonna get to see an evolution of a lie. Your first answer is not gonna be nowhere near the same as your last answer. You're gonna do about 10 to 15 interviews, and they all gonna ask you about Kelsey, and your answers are gonna slowly evolve into a full-on fucking lie. Is Vince doing a deep dive with Taryn? Nigga, would Taryn even want to? Is he gonna do a 6.5 hour one with him like he did with Taylor? That was the dumbest shit ever. I was like, man, y'all niggas can't be serious, bro. Y'all niggas be dead ass. 6.5 hour interview with Taylor Hale is diabolical. Vince ain't got no choice. He's gonna have to talk to Rap the day after he's evicted. Or the day after finale. Tariq, I swear I was asking the same question where I'm like, I guess if we discuss every fucking conversation you ever had in the house over 90 days, I guess we can get to 6.5 hours, but there's no way you telling me it takes 6.5 hours to really explain how you did nothing in the fucking game and then gave Monty some pussy and then convinced him to take you over Turner and then guilt trip the jury in order to win the game based off some bullshit speech with all the help in the world from social media and the go along, get along game. That does not take 6.5 hours. Now, if you told me we gonna take 6.5 hours to clean them damn forces she had on, then I believe you. Big ass boats and hose feet. I'm just here so I don't get fined, nigga. They probably got something in the contract that already state you can't even do that. Yeah, them niggas part of the Foot Clan. I ain't going, Javon. I'm good. I'm a do-gooder. Nigga, that bitch was, bro. She was getting piped out on the live feeds. Then she gonna tell Monty, yeah, after the finale, we should go get counseling so we can start our relationship. Got right on motherfucking finale night. Hey, Joe, your feminine ass want some pussy? Come on. Joe, ISO Joe, are you gay?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Where is Monty now? I don't know. He had to fade to black. Nigga, I was watching Jimmy. Jimmy's a clout demon too. I'm like, nigga, you can't, bro. Jimmy trying everything he can to get in the go along, get along gang, nigga. Jimmy out here low key clout prostitute. Nah, nigga, hold on. Let me show y'all the type of clout demon Jimmy is. I'm like, nigga, I'm sitting here looking at this show like, nigga, what? All right. I mean, when I saw this shit, I was like, nigga, you are a fucking hater. Like, this is some hater shit. Like, and I know you did the shit for clout. All right. There we go. Yeah. Hold on. You know what? I'll do that shit again. So I don't have to do that. I mean, you are a cloud demon, nigga. First of all, look at this goofy shit, nigga. And as you can see, it was reposted by Big D, fat ass. Like, y'all niggas, bro, clout demons, bro. And then y'all niggas will sit around talk about y'all oppressed, but y'all niggas is all like fucking with Kelley. Kelley ain't even do shit to you niggas. But the go along, get along gang, they decide all this shit. When they decide they don't like you, these are the same people that tell you, oh man, women are so oppressed in this game, and you gotta let the woman that we root for, you gotta let her win because women. But
the women.
But let them decide one of the bitches they don't like. Whatever. We can do whatever. As soon as the bitch we don't like, throw all that shit we were saying out the window.
Hi everybody, I'm out here celebrating Kelley going home.
First of all, nigga, you gon' look. Let me just tell you something, Jimmy. You not long for this situation, cause you a carbon copy of shit that's been going through this community for years. You just a token gay guy, bro. Don't nobody care. Especially, and you clumsy. Bye, ooh, girl, you going home. Bye, bitch. She getting a jury check, though, with your broke ass. No, Javon. We still ain't there. I know you thought we was close, but we are not. Well, that's what Taryn do. Taryn does not like any man that's in the house that is a heterosexual man. He does not like it. They all oppressive. They all talk down to women. Just all these buzzwords that don't mean anything. Not in their community, because you'll ask them to explain, they can't. That's why none of them, as much as they try to act like I'm the dumb one, you see none of them have ever wanted to have a debate about Big Brother. I would embarrass the shit out of any of them or all of them. Any of the 20 of you want to debate me in this shit, come down here just for the fun of it. It's no longer about the game no more. It's about clicks. It's like high school click shit. I'm 43, so this shit does not entice me nor bother me. Oh, since Shay don't say what we want him to say, we not gonna ever report he said nothing. Bro, I don't give a fuck. You the one ain't got no credibility with people that fuck with me, so whatever. It evens out, right? I don't care. Like this shit right here. And then if Kelley come out a couple months later be like, yeah, I went through a depression because I felt like they was really putting it on me extra when I got out of the house and saw what everybody said about me. And these are the same people that tell you they mad at Kelley for something she said about Rachel, but then y'all do all this to her and feel justified because y'all didn't even fuck with Rachel until this year. I just can't believe this whole we crashing out for Rachel shit. I'm in awe of it. Yeah, the cutting for Kelley shit, like all this shit that like, man, and then y'all just don't even be caring, bro. Just like y'all mad that Kelley said in the interview that she felt like Rachel played the game that she wanted, that she was playing. And then y'all felt that was insulting to Rachel when I'm like, well, didn't Kelley win more competitions than Rachel? Like, the shit y'all be saying. Where Kelley's like, I didn't like it because Rachel, I felt like Rachel was playing the game I was playing. And I'm like, I can see why y'all, maybe that's true or not true or whatever, but like, this bitch was in the house. This is her perspective of shit. You know what I mean? This is just how she perceived it. She wasn't calling it like as a fact or no shit like that. But if y'all, I don't understand why y'all don't like Kelley. What did Kelley do? She was never in position to like do anything. She was on the block 6 times. And thank you, Chris. You sitting there celebrating a motherfucker going home when you at home. And she ain't even going home. She gonna get a jury check and it'll be on finale. She'll get to say more shit on finale night than you. You gonna get like one line the entire show. Yeah, but here's the thing, Chris. 2 things. Number 1, we don't know if she really lied. We don't know if she really lied. That's number 1. Number 2, nobody gives a fuck about her lying on Keanu. And when I say, and just for the record, and I also want to clarify while I answer that, when I say that she ain't did nothing to nobody and been in position to, I'm referring to as far as like, she ain't been in power. She's had like comps that she's won. She had to win to save herself. So she didn't get in position of an HOH where she, fucked over some people, whatever. But it's like everybody hates her in the house and out. And she still did y'all solid on the way out and told y'all niggas about Vince. And Kelsey, I gotta be honest. Don't think for 1 second that Morgan ain't gonna have that big brother mentality with you. What do I mean? Bitch, she gonna try to get you evicted out of the Vinny the Rat household as well. She'll try to get your ass thrown out, nigga. Evicted. I gotta hear Keanu say this shit again because this is heartbreaking.
You made sure of that. And I was only ever fucking good to you, bro. Lied to me literally till the very end. And that's my fault. I said coming in here, I'm too trusting. And something told me to keep trusting you through the tears, all that shit.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
It's all good, bro. My biggest regret is that I tried to get you to backdoor Rachel when she's literally the only person that never lied to me in here.
Rachel was never the only person?
Yeah, bro.
No, she lied to you too, nigga.
Everyone's always, oh, watch out. She's a liar, this, that. Bruh.
Well, I don't believe that shit. Seeing as though y'all niggas went 12 weeks without, and Rachel never got put on the block. She went home on accident. Man, Keanu's just really bad at big brother player. He's just one of them like people that's just got raw talent, but you start realizing they don't really have the smarts for the game, either whether it's at all or yet. But it's a character flaw, and I want to be careful by calling it a flaw per se. But like he said, he's too trusting, and he showed shit. Just like the reason why he wanted to trust Vince is because him and Vince had fun hanging out in the house. That's all this was about for Keanu. He's like, we've built a brotherhood, and Vince is like, no, I'm cool with you just to pass time. I got some other shit I'm thinking about doing.
And I tried to get her back door because she took Riley out, and I didn't think she was taking my game into consideration. And that motherfucker was trying to get me out too. Literally everybody that I ever advocated for, fought for, stabbed me in the back, dude. That's a tough way to go out.
Vince, you might as well just sit there and twirl that motherfucker, nigga. I mean, Vince is a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whole ass demon.
And I literally was by myself this entire freaking game, and the only person that had my back took themselves out. That's insane.
It is. It is when you think about Keanu. Especially when, and then that's the crazy part. That's the part where I do kind of feel sorry for Keanu the way he's looking at it. You got to remember, throughout all of this shit that was happening all throughout the game, he was just like, man, he just felt like he was a Vince away from running the table. And Vince just wasn't hearing that shit.
I'm curious to see, when we watch it back, I'm curious to see if what Rachel's outlook of you was.
She liked that nigga, but the go along, get along gang said they don't, and Rachel's been tipped off, so she's not going to like him coming out of the house. She will give him the most slightest compliment ever. Like, they're gonna hide this clip from her. She's probably never gonna see Keanu say this. Who in her group is gonna be like, look at what Keanu said about you? Maybe a couple. Maybe. But I doubt it.
Or how she played with you. Curious to know if she was actually lying to you or what.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Nigga, either way, you lied. Like, nigga, Vince think he's slick, nigga. Vince.
Not slick.
This nigga tried to pivot like a motherfucker. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Rachel was lying about. That nigga, no. Let's talk about what you was lying about, nigga. Why is he talking about other people and not direct his anger toward Vince? Nah, because I think this situation is more just like a, you got me. I should have never trusted you. Time and time again, I bought the tears and all that shit, and you're just a fucking liar. And then, here's my favorite part is, Vince will be befuddled when he get out of the house and Keanu don't want to rock with him at all. And it won't be about being a sore loser. It's just like, man, you that type of liar. Because it's like, why didn't you just tell me? Why would you just string me along like this the whole time? Why didn't you just tell me? But Keanu?
What I'm saying is, like, we're going to find that person.
Yeah.
When we do find them, once we get them back, I'm going to give them right back to them.
Really?
Say, congratulations, you played yourself.
All facts. Who gonna fuck with Vince after the game? Morgan, and then I can see Morgan just being on some foul shit where like she get Vince away from Kelsey and then don't fuck with you no more. Now, if Morgan wins that $750,000, she'll never talk to that nigga again. But if Vince wins, she will expect her and Vince to stay friends. Vince, my rent due, and I ain't get my check yet. Can you help me out? That's what she gonna be on. My rent $3,800. Morgan said Ashley can stay at her place as long as she wants. Well, congratulations. I give Ashley that. Ashley don't really shy away. She don't feel like she have to lie. It's just that she has such little impact in the game that don't nobody care. And I don't mean that as like necessarily like a diss to her. It's just that's what it is. But Ashley and Ava can shock the world. But I gotta be honest, I do not want these motherfuckers to shock shit. Don't shock a motherfucking thing, nigga. Sit y'all asses down. So will this reset week happen? It's possible, bro. I could have never predicted that white locust shit. I thought they was getting ready to do some type of Dire Fest shit, but they just like took elements of like several things and made something fresh and new. And as much as I gave the mastermind, aka the Zodiac Killer, grief in the pre-jury, outside of that Zingbot shit, which I gotta be honest, mastermind, you will elevate on my list if when you kill Zingbot, that's truly permanent. If Zingbot does not come next year, you will get GOAT status as a demon. Don't forget, don't think I forgot, nigga. You a demon. You can be a GOAT demon. Will there even be a 28? At this juncture, I would think so, and here's why. The bleeding basically has stopped. I guess we have hit our floor. Our floor is about what this is, unless it's as bad as... Like, last year was really bad. Like, 26 was awful. That shit was fucking awful. So, the ratings technically went up this year, even though they just went back to the levels they were for Cerise season, which is the worst ever. But now this season will be for sure the worst ever thanks to the Big Brother Unlocked episodes. And so, if we cleared the bar last year, then we definitely cleared the bar here because it's more. So, I do think there will be a 28. I thought last year it couldn't have been. I thought a 27 wasn't going to happen the way that the ratings were going. But now that the ratings kind of stabilized in this trash area. But I'm going to tell you, it will be a huge rating spike, especially on the streaming and the replay, if these motherfuckers do a reset and then the next day, Ashley and fucking, what's her name, go home? Ava, the Tooth, Pearl. The rating's gonna go up, and then that motherfucking Final 3 shit gonna be highly watched. Now, are they gonna do that Final 3 dinner Friday night? Possibly. Am I gonna watch? Fuck no. Yeah, right. I don't do clip shows. I do not do clip shows. And this season's been more entertaining. It's just that Rachel fucked shit up. Because even when Rachel was there was moments where it looked like it could be entertaining. And then out of nowhere, somebody would do something weird as fuck to help Rachel for no reason. And Morgan, she feel like Vince cost Rachel her life, where it's like, bro, I gotta be honest, Morgan. Even if Rachel had that extra minute, I still think she was gonna fucking lose. Like, Rachel did not seem like she was going to win that. I don't think Rachel would have finished if she had the whole 6.5 minutes. That's why I just didn't understand why she was so gung-ho to go play. But that shit reminds me of that competition where Rachel lost, and then for her to get a second opportunity in the same competition, she had to take a week of slop and took the shit for no reason, where it was like, you didn't even need to win the comp. Hold on right quick. So I'm back. Rachel was just empty calories, man. I'm just, man, it is what it is with Vince, bro. Like, I be wanting to be mad, but it's like, for what? Like, I smelt it on this nigga. I smelled it on him. I was like, man, this weak ass nigga, bro. He lived with his mama and he unemployed, but he got a girlfriend. Oh, so yeah, she probably got a successful job. Look, I ain't even gonna do you like that, Vince. I'm gonna just stay out of it. Vince, do you have anything you would like to say on this matter while I think about you?
I'm a fucking bitch.
Uh-huh. Cool. I thought Vince had potential at first, and yuck. I was, bro. I felt prejudiced because I was like, the mustache. It wasn't his race. It's the mustache. I was prejudiced of the mustache. It ain't got nothing to do with him, bro. If he was black with that mustache, I feel the same way. Like, you can't trust this nigga. Like, I saw that mustache and I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. The beanie mustache combo is diabolical. Desiree was happening. Well, I thought he looked like Joseph, but yeah, Joseph didn't have none of this shit in him. Joseph was just a fucking loser. Joseph was just this weird ass loser. He strongly disliked hipsters. This be why. Cause sometimes these hipster ass niggas be untrustworthy. Vince is an untrustworthy ass nigga, man. I can't believe he used to play baseball. Who? Zach? Yeah, Vince definitely worked at the last Hollywood video in the country. Vince played baseball for who? Like in college. Oh, nigga. I need to look. We're gonna look that up. Hold on. Random black. That's like 15 years ago. How old is Vince? $34. Yeah. Yeah, you a little too old to be eastbound and down, bro. Keanu will never trust again. Nah, I think Keanu will never trust a motherfucker like Vince.
Well, ring-a-ding-ding.
Like Vince is a fucking scumbag, nigga.
Look, it's usually at night now. What do you want, Keanu? You got it.
I like the white better than the red one.
That was much easier.
Cheers, everyone, to the top 5 of Big Brother 27.
Nigga, Keanu about to just down that fucking glass,
And the
nigga.
winner is in this room.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You know, we're all so tired.
This is...
Damn, Ava. Oh, she getting lit.
Oh.
Nigga, Ava always getting lit,
You
nigga.
want some more white? Anybody want some more white? Okay. There is more in the
There's
bottle.
still more white.
There's still more.
Ava be getting drunk and be fucking, allegedly.
Try it.
No.
I was like, you won't like it. A Malbec isn't known to be sweet. Me personally, I prefer a Pinot Noir, but a Malbec is not. Because peanut...
Nigga, that's the face of a nigga that lost, nigga. Maybe production gonna help you out, nigga, but right now, nigga, yeah. That look is the same look I'm making looking at you, nigga. Yeah, that nigga, yeah, that parlay going left, nigga. You had 6 of the 7. That 7 one is going left. Randy, he said this nigga's mustache is a walking oxymoron. It really is. I've been told him to give that mustache back. But I ain't got a lot tonight. They sitting around drinking. Vince won again. Keanu said that the production's talking about a reset week. Ashley did confirm that they said this eviction is going to be unique, which means we can expect it to not be what we normally think it is, knowing that we have another episode the next day. And if there is a twist, at least this will be the most drama we've had in this last week. Because generally this last week fizzles out. It's just kind of boring. The feeds are boring pretty much, because it's not like the old days where people still have a chance to kind of social game. It's like, nope, clicks are already kind of certified at this juncture in these newer seasons. So the feeds be boring. Like the feeds are boring now. Because as of right now, if there is no twist or whatever, Keanu going home. So we just waiting for Keanu to go home. Everybody's waiting to get to the next round. That's just it. Keanu knows it's over. That's what it is. What's the difference of a number one and a power couple? I gotta ask Morgan. Morgan's gonna have to send me a pamphlet or a brochure or something so I can see a conversion chart, so I can really understand what a number one is, where they supposed to stand, and what all that entails. Because she's got that shit figured out. Boston, I normally I'll be with you on that shit. 99% of the time I'll be with you on that shit. The level of scumbag that Keanu has really realized Vince is, I don't know if I could really get myself to go beg for that nigga's vote either. He can't win without it. So I don't know if I could really beg Vince. Cause the other thing about it is, Boston, like I said earlier, Vince will say yes. You could convince Vince and it make logical sense and everything. And he will go right in the diary room, or he'll stand up right in front of the house and vote you out. Just what it is, unfortunately. That's what I'm saying. They was openly number one and number two, but that's how it was with Rachel. Rachel was openly moving how she was, and everybody all season was focused on Keanu and Kelley. Keanu and Kelley was on the block 6 times, bro. Like, come on, man. Morgan go on the or Lauren didn't even go on the block. Finally, she didn't end up going home. These are 6 block trips, crazy. Well, let me rephrase the begging comment about Vince. It's more about what it feels like. No matter how he tries to convince Vince, it's going to feel like begging your abuser to save you. I guess that's a better way to put it. Like, Vince is fuck Keanu every step of the way, bro. So it's hard for now. I really see what it is with you. You put me in this position and your girl solidified it, man. Fuck you. And her, bro. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And that's where maybe like 10 years ago, I wouldn't have said that, but where I'm at in my life now, yeah, like, I'm not crashing all the way out for that money. Ain't no way I'm groveling in any way I feel that's groveling to a nigga like Vince after all this shit he's did. I wouldn't even give him the satisfaction. I can't say that. Just for the record, I've seen I totally understand 1,000%, and I agree with that level of strategy. It's just that the shit that Vince, and for me personally, the shit that Vince did is so intense, ain't no motherfucker way. Because now I even know that even if I was to convince him, he'll still do what he want to do anyway. And then I'll look stupid. I just pretty much now here's how I would campaign events if I'm Keanu. I'd tell this nigga straight up, if you don't keep me, I'm not voting for you in jury, and I will do everything in my power to ensure everybody in jury does not vote for you as well. I promise. You thought you was gonna do all that shit you did to me and you was just gonna run off like that? Nah, nigga, just know you get me put out here, I'm not voting for you. I don't care who you up against. I don't care if it's Ashley or Ava. I'm not voting for you. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure everybody in jury that you fucked over ain't voting for you as well. Why not? And then if that nigga don't save you, keep your word. I mean, I don't, it's not that I necessarily think it will work. Vince is Vince at the end of all this shit. So I don't think that there's like a thing you can say to Vince to really guarantee he will do certain things. So it's more or less like that's the only realistic play for me. That's the only thing I can realistically say to Vince. Because of all the shit he's done, I'm not going to be like, man, come on, Vince. Man, I've been trying, come on, choose me, Vince. Remember, this is literally what he was saying. Choose me, Vince. None of that works. So, like, what am I even saying here? And one thing we do know, and unbiased, you got to keep this a buck. One thing we know is Vince has actually been susceptible to threats. Like when people actually get to threaten him, he do kind of like Morgan. He was doing Morgan dirty until Morgan threatened him. Same with Lauren. So that's how he got caught up in that shit. Keanu ain't threatened this nigga yet. He ain't never tried to. If Keanu wipe that whole smile off his face for one fucking talk and just say, look, nigga, I'm just going to tell you straight up, you can do whatever you want to do because I know that's what you do because that's who you been. You do whatever you want to do, but I'm just telling you straight up what I'm going to do. If you let me go home here and you don't make sure that I stay, I'm not voting for you in jury, no matter who you're up against, and I'll do everything in my power to ensure that everybody else in the jury house won't as well, including your girl Lauren, Kelley, remember Kelley was the one that blew your game up on the way out the door. Like I started reminding him of all that shit. And then if he goes ahead with it and vote me out, so be it. You think I ain't got no pull in the jury? Well, I hope you're right. But the way that all this shit is set up, Keanu don't need to have no sway in the jury. The sway in the jury is already there. Fuck Vince. That's the vibe in jury right now. The vibe in jury is fuck Vince. I hope we're not confused on this. Hey, man, make sure y'all go ahead and screenshot this motherfucker. Hey, nigga, get the fuck out of my chat, bro. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? You've been warned. So you threatening me on the internet on behalf of Jedediah Brown? Thanks for letting a nigga know that. I wouldn't have quite said that shit out loud where people could hear me, but especially when I call myself helping a motherfucker. But you know, if you warning me, delete videos. I don't delete videos, nigga. Especially under the threat of the rest. I don't negotiate with terrorists, nigga. Jedediah Brown will tell you this about me. Anyway, before I was interrupted by that bitch. You've been warned. Y'all niggas be hard as fuck on this internet, bro. I know, Keanu. That's the exact face I'm making right now, nigga. Nigga Keanu down bad. This nigga hoping for a power, bro. This nigga hoping for a power. Vinny trying to split something, but it ain't the check. Vinny gonna try to convince his girl to be cool with Morgan moving in, nigga.
Baby, it's just temporary, okay? I still love you. I'll still sleep in here with you. And we'll invite her in the bedroom from time to time to fuck. Do y'all think that Vince, on some real shit, do y'all think that Vince has ever stopped and thought about jury for real? I don't even think this nigga Vince has truly thought about jury, bro. Especially when I heard that nigga say, like, yeah, I won 4 HOHs, so now I'm basically a lock to win. I'm like, wait, nigga, but what about all the shit you did to the niggas that's supposed to vote for you? You know that shit matter, right? You know what, Ray J, he did, but I think he just meant, he said it in proper context, but I think he just said that shit just on the strength of like, he knew that he could possibly win the argument saying that. But as far as really acted on that, like, oh, Morgan been thinking about jury for sure. This nigga Vince, he just, bro, did it again to Keanu. Bro, you can't send Keanu home. And you said this about Lauren. Now think about, bro, you know, that's why I'm like, he's just a fuck up. Vince be knowing what not to do, and he just do the shit anyway. He knew he shouldn't have sent Lauren home on his HOH. Did the shit anyway. He know he shouldn't send Keanu home on his HOH. He doing the shit anyway. And then Vince get to the Final Four and cut Morgan's throat, and all of y'all gonna be surprised. And y'all will all pretend it's the first time he's ever even done anything to Morgan. Y'all all swear that Morgan got Vince in such check. And I'm like, man, y'all just short-term memory, you niggas. Short-term memory. Right. She had to threaten Vince because she's always had this nigga in check. Stop. Talking about some. And then Morgan talking about some. I wonder if Kelsey's going to be a finale. You home wrecking bitch. You the worst type of side bitch. A side bitch that want to sit around and talk about your main bitch. Like, what's the point? You just might as well just go home, nigga. Like, you sitting here with a side bitch and then wonder if she crazy. Like, that's how that works. You ain't supposed to have it all. Well, you keep your ass home. It's being with a bitch for 7 years and y'all ain't even engaged. It's one thing if y'all been engaged, you like, nigga, we ain't had the money to have the wedding she want. That's one thing. They not engaged. They've been boyfriend 7 years to be boyfriend, girlfriend. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I guess whatever, bro. What I mean, but that's different. What I'm saying though, Randy, it's one thing for him to sit and talk about it, but generally when he's talking about it is after he's done shit to show he didn't care about it. Like I'm talking about when Vince is really thinking about doing a move. I ain't heard Vince stop for 2 seconds ago. Maybe, and I'm talking about for real to himself. Fuck talking to Morgan. Because a lot of that shit with Vince be fake anyway. He do what he want. And Morgan knows this. But Morgan, here's the crazy thing that nobody's talking about, include myself, that I got to bring up. Morgan can shock the world. Like, she'll go into a cult level status where it'll be hard for me to really even say anything against. If she gets to this next round and clips Vince, I ain't putting her on no GOAT conversation or no shit like that. But some of y'all niggas might start doing that goofy shit. The fan base would go crazy. And I believe the casuals would go crazy as well. But the only problem is Morgan petty ass will fuck around and cut Vince and say, "This is for Kelsey, you trifling whore." I can see Morgan doing that. I can see Morgan cutting Vince and saying it was for Kelsey. Even though Kelsey was going to get the check if Vince won. Make it make sense. This is what I said, Natalie. Yeah, send Vince ass home and say, "I did this shit for Kelsey, nigga." Twitter would go so fucking insane. Bro, they would forget about Rachel. I ain't gonna lie, Rachel, you better hope this don't happen, because Morgan would reach a level unseen. She get Vince to get Keanu out, and then she get Vince out. Ashley and Ava have no chance. Now, I just think that she has a level of infatuation to Vince outside of this game to where I don't believe she'll do it. I think she actually want to be with that nigga. Even though he got a girl. She don't give a fuck. Yeah, but Vince is also a liar. That's the thing. Like, I don't even, and I hate that too, Grace. Where it's like, I hate like anything Vince say. I just be like, I don't give a fuck, because it's a coin flip if he's telling the truth. If he's lying, I don't even fucking know. This is ridiculous. Morgan won final 2 with Vince. I know they do. Why wouldn't they? Like, if I was Ava or Ashley, I think my best chance would be against either Ava. Like, if I'm Ashley, I would think either Ava or Vince. I can't win against Keanu. His resume too tough. Morgan's resume is too tough. And Vince's resume is kind of tough, but not as good as theirs. Plus, everybody in jury is mad at him. Because even though I feel like Vince could beat Ashley and Ava, I still reserve the right to know that he could lose to them. He could lose to Ava or Ashley. They could be that bitter in jury. They could be that bitter in jury. I just don't see Vince winning this game. I just don't see the path to victory. I myself, I do not see it. Would Ashley Cut Morgan have given the opportunity? I would like to think yes, but I don't know because I ain't seen Ashley near any type of power to know how she would do. She had a veto in week 1 and she had to win that to save herself. So while I think she, I know she got the bluntness in her maybe, but I don't truly know because I don't know what Ashley would do. I don't have no examples to go off of. Yeah, he can't give a fuck. Like, Vince might be 0 for 5 in the votes. Like, no cap. But tomorrow's episode is at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be prepared for a football run over that it could run over, but we will be here. We will be here. But I think this is where I shall stop. Keanu is talking about there's a reset that's possibly happening. If Keanu gets a second chance through a house reset and a double eviction on Thursday, it will be a shocking sight. But then again, I'm probably lying. You might as well say goodnight to your boy. I gotta go catch up on wrestling anyway. I don't even know what the fucking channel is on my IPTV. Chadrick, Martino, Kendra, Laura, Boston, Don, David, Grace, Cray2. She could argue that she got Vinny to keep her off the block and put his final twos instead of her. Against Vince, you got a lot of arguments. The main argument I would use is Vince is a total fucking liar scumbag. Martino, Stretch, Charles, KS, did you find out what channel that motherfucking wrestling was on? By chance? What was you watching on, or do you have ESPN separately? Big, Jen, Javon Barksdale, Grace, we the fuck up out of here. Deanna, Kathy. Well, I'm glad to help, Deanna. Rhonda. We got one more week in the game left. One more, highly dedicated. Daniel. The last thing I'll ask, do y'all want production to reset this week and give Keanu another chance? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Oh, yeah, I could turn on the VPN and watch internationally. Okay, yeah, all right, bet. I look at it this way, Boston. I am against all cheating. I don't think twists are cheating. I think when they do certain things to manipulate certain things is cheating. And you gotta be careful for what you ask for, because if you want this to go down this way, then you can't whine next year. I think if they pull it off a certain way, it could be entertaining. But you know me personally, I'm against all the twists. Vince, what do you think on the matter?
I'm a fucking bitch.
All right, then. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God is great.
You made sure of that. And I was only ever fucking good to you, bro. lied to me literally till the very end. And that's my fault. I said coming in here, I'm too trusting. You know? And something told me to keep trusting you through the tears, all that shit. It's all good, bro. My biggest regret is that I tried to get you to backdoor Rachel when she's literally the only person that never lied to me in here.
Rachel was never the only person?
Yeah, bro. Everyone's always, oh, watch out, she's a liar, this, that. Bruh. And I tried to get her backdoor because she took Riley out, and I didn't think she was taking my game into consideration. And that motherfucker was trying to get me out too. Literally everybody that I ever advocated for, fought for, stabbed me in the back, dude. That's a tough way to go out.
Yeah.
And I literally was by myself this entire freaking game, and the only person that had my back took themselves out. That's insane.
I'm curious to see, when we watch it back, I'm curious to see if what Rachel's outlook of you was, or how she played with you. Curious to know if she was actually lying to you or what.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Big, 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 big man.
God is great. Late show tomorrow. Keanu for AFP. Shit. You got a better chance for a fucking reset.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dap me up.
Yeah, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah,
Boys,
Ergo.
you ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
You can vote for Keanu as many times as you want. Rachel will win AFP. Pay attention. Pay attention, folks.
And I'm Steve. Steve LeBlanc.
Football in the morning, motherfucker. Well, we gotta go to church first. Praise the Lord. Then turn on the red zone. Good luck tomorrow, Chadrick.
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you.
crushed it.
God is great. Oh yeah, big changes next week. Time to move to the next phase.
I'm a fucking bitch.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You got a pee?
It's all right.
No,
You got it, Jess.
You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
You're good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You
Say
got
it.
it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep.
Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
Good job.
Have fun.
Look, I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.